All right, ladies and gents, Mike here again with Better Times. Here to go over the underdog to watch, the fantasy pick two, and our best value bet for this week. UFC London, Leon Edwards versus Sean Brady. Let's jump right into it. Underdog to watch is going to be Mick Parkin up against Marcin Tybura. As of right now, he's sitting at a minus 105. Now, I released this pick and breakdown earlier on X. Good on you if you got in on it early at plus 125. The line is closing. There's still value there, but let's just jump into the little things I see. Now, Mick Parkin, I've been saying this. He didn't have a performance when I first said it, but he is the new breed of this heavyweight division. One of these guys that can do it all, and he's not really just a guy that stands and bangs. Now, Mick Parkin also has this thing that I love seeing him do, and that's patience. He has very methodical pressure, relentless pressure, but he's not in your face trying to throw high volume, and he's not reckless with it. He just stays right outside of his opponent's striking range, does these little small twitch feints, tries to draw out a reaction. He's really good at that. And when he draws out the reaction, he knows how to counter accordingly. Now, Tybura, for a long time, I would say he was the gatekeeper of the heavyweight division. I don't think that's the case no more. That UFC matches him up against these new guys so they can build the name off him because he is a vet. Now, the one thing that I will say that I've noticed about Tybura is that the only thing he has left is the grappling. He's a big guy. So that top pressure that he carries with him, that can do a lot. But against Mick Parkin, who also has grappling, good takedown defense, I don't think any of them will get the better of each other when it comes to the grappling. It's going to come down to the striking. And Mick Parkin is just that much better. And it wouldn't even be the case a few years ago. It's just what Tybura has shown lately. And that's really poor awareness when it comes to his defense and over aggressive when it comes to his offense. So that's a recipe for a good matchup when it comes to Mick Parkin. So minus 105, still good value. I would jump on that. Our fantasy pick two. Number one pick is going to be Loner Kavanaugh. Again, one of these new breed fighters, this young kids that can do it all. And what makes Kavanaugh stand out is that he can do it all defensively as well. He has really good footwork, really good strike timing, strike placement, and his eyes is always on the prize when it comes to the fight. He's always dialed in. Dos Santos is aggressive, and that's really it. He's really aggressive. He has that shoot box style when it comes to his striking. But Kavanaugh has really good footwork, and that's the counter. When you have someone that is as aggressive as Dos Santos, that's they're really just going to walk into shots when it comes to the footwork of Kavanaugh. And I see Kavanaugh finding that left hook and finishing this fight. So that's our number one pick. Our number two pick is going to be Pooja Tomar. Now, I was really high on her when I started studying her for her debut, and I knew she would get the job done. She's going up against Shanna Bannon, my bad. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really impressed with Bannon. I never was. But her size is gonna make this a close fight, and that's really what's gonna be the big problem for Tomar. Tomar is not really the biggest girl in this division, but she is aggressive. Those leg kicks, she really puts her all into those leg kicks. I believe those leg kicks is what's going to slow Bannon down because she relies a lot on her footwork and her kicks to keep her opponents at bay and allow her to close distance on her own terms. Chop down those legs and just really bring the pressure. I believe anything she throws, she's going to be able to hit Bannon. Bannon doesn't have defense. I wouldn't even say it's bad defense. It's no defense. So Tomar is really going to be able to have her way with this fight as long as she utilizes those leg kicks. So those are the two picks for the fantasy pick two. Number one pick, Loner Kavanaugh. Number two pick, Puja Tomar. Get those two in your lineup. Now, the best value bet. When I was studying this fight, I was saying 200 or below. Minus 200 or below, this is gold. And I'm talking about Alicia Thayanara. She's going up against Marlon McCann. And look, this is a case like I was making with Tybura. She's not the fighter she once was. Her striking, her boxing in particular, was good. I've always liked her grappling. I know people don't really appreciate it because she's been taken out by some high level grapplers, but her grappling offensively was fine. But the problem is that the range she operates at now is not going to do her any good against this fight. Thayanara, she's this young, confident girl, and you saw it in her last fight. She fought with so much confidence, knowing that her cardio, her output, and her youth would carry her through this fight. And I believe that's going to do a lot for her against Marlon McCann. She is a girl that can come out there and just put the volume on her. Now, the grappling. This is another thing. Look, Marlon McCann has struggled with really good grapplers. I wouldn't say she's the best, but she is a really strong grappler. So I don't think she's going to have any trouble taking Molly down. Um, her range that McCann operates at now is perfect for Thayanara because she keeps her opponent at the end of her strikes. Molly McCann, she does her best work when she is pressuring and slipping inside her opponent's range. And that's what she's been missing lately. So everything shows me that Thayanara is going to just have her way in this fight. So Alicia Thayanara, consider these factors: her youth, her confidence, the momentum she is on right now, along with the grappling advantage that she should have against Molly McCann. All signs point to this being a fantastic value bet. So jump on that. And with that, that is the show. Thank you for watching. If you like the betting insight I provided today, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on X. I will be releasing all the breakdowns on there for now, along with the best bets. As always, the props will be released later on Friday, along with the lottery parlay. And until next time, good luck with your bets.